Basic communication skills when performing a home visit to complete list of childbearing aged women. Good communication skills are very important when making home visits and talking to mothers and family members. On the next training session, by strengthening these skills, as a health extension worker, you will be able to counsel and provide health education effectively. This scene shows the health extension worker visiting a woman in the Kebele, where her health post, HP, is located, to perform one of the first skills she has to carry out, completing the list of all women in the Kebele who can get pregnant. From this list, the health extension worker can identify the pregnant mothers and plan visits to them during pregnancy and in the first vulnerable stage after delivery. While you watch the scene, look for key actions that establish good communication. While carrying out a home visit, the health extension worker will do the following things.
Hello? Anybody home?
Yes, who is this? Come in. Oh, it is Magnus. Good morning. Where have you been?
I have been making home visits. How have you been?
Very well. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing here today at this time?
I am being trained to take care of babies during delivery and to do a follow-up after delivery. So making a home-to-home visit in this kabale to make a list of all women who can get pregnant, like you, so that I can visit them every few months. And if they are pregnant, I'll still visit them during their pregnancy. Abevich, I need to know how many women of childbearing age who live in this house.
Yes, but what do you mean by women of childbearing age?
By women of childbearing age, I mean women from ages 15 to 49 who can give birth.
You can write my name. According to this house, I'm the old childbearing woman, as my mother-in-law is old.
Abevich?
Abevich, yes.
How old are you?
22.
Okay, Abevich. Excuse me for asking, but when was your last menstrual period?
I cannot remember very well, but I think it was at the beginning of this month.
Today is the 15th, so you're not pregnant. But as I said earlier, I'll be coming every few months. Do you have any questions?
In case I get pregnant, can I call you?
Of course. As I said, I'll be visiting in a few months, so if you get pregnant, we'll discuss it then. Okay, Abevich, thank you very much for your time, but I have to leave now as I have several other homes to visit.
Okay then, go well.
Using counseling cards during the pregnancy period, communication techniques. Health extension workers use the Family Health Guide as a tool for health education to promote healthy behavior. This Family Health Guide, FHG, is used during pregnancy and during postnatal visits. In this scene, the health extension worker is using a counseling card during a home visit to a pregnant mother. In addition, the health extension worker is explaining why the mother should be tested for HIV.
Hello, this house.
Yes?
Salam, how are you?
I'm fine. And how are you?
Fine with me. Oh, I can see it's growing. Is it a he or a she?
God knows. I can't tell. What brought you to the neighborhood?
Salam, this is my first visit since you were pregnant. Have you been to the health center yet?
Not yet. It's still early.
Yes, but it is best to start antenatal care early. I have something to show you. What do you see in this picture?
Let me see. A pregnant woman is walking towards a clinic. Here she's getting an injection. And here she's taking some pills.
Yes, that's right. Good.
But I don't understand. Why is she getting an injection? And why is she taking the pills?
The injection is to protect the mother and child from tetanus, which can kill. It is important that a pregnant mother gets at least 2 shots during pregnancy to protect both the mother and the baby from tetanus, which is harmful. And these pills she's taking are iron and folic. It is supposed to make the blood strong.
Really? In fact, I remember my sister took those pills, but she got very nauseous. Me? I don't want to get in such trouble.
No. Don't worry that much. That's very normal reaction. It's best to take the pills with meals. If you have any problems with the tablets, you can always call me and we can discuss it further.
Okay.
If you start these checkups early, the doctor or nurse can take care of any other problems and they will take care of it. A pregnant woman like you is advised to get at least 4 checkups during her pregnancy. In case the pregnant woman has high blood pressure and other problems, the healthcare provider can take care of them because they are dangerous to both the mother and the baby. Salam, do women in your family go for checkups during pregnancy?
Some of them go usually when they're about 7 or 8 months pregnant. I didn't go for my own, but now I feel it is important.
Yes, it's very important to go for checkup and to do it in the 3rd or 4th month. So now you are pregnant. What will you do?
I will definitely go for antenatal care. I will start this week.
That is really good. Salam, I have a question. Have you had an HIV test?
No, not yet.
Why not?
I'm afraid that if I turn out to be positive, the other women will not talk to me.
I understand how you are feeling. There are many women in the same situation as you. But don't be afraid. Our government is asking everyone to come out openly and talk about this disease. But if a pregnant woman goes for this test, the health worker will be able to take care of both the mother and the baby. Do you know that HIV-positive mother passed the virus from her to the baby during her pregnancy and delivery?
Really?
Yes. So when a pregnant woman goes for the test and if she is positive, the health providers can give her drugs to protect the baby and treat her and also give her advice. So you see how much it is very important being tested on time? What do you think for yourself?
It's so important. I think I better discuss the issue with my husband. If possible, to go for the test sometime this week.
That is excellent, Salam. I'll be visiting you in the next 2 months to see how you're doing. Now I have to visit other houses.
You can come as many times as you want. Go well.
Thank you.
Filling in the birth plan with communication techniques. Interpersonal communication is the verbal and nonverbal interaction between people. Good interpersonal communication helps the health extension worker exchange information and skills with mothers and families. Health extension workers can see the interpersonal communication points in their manuals and the birth preparedness and emergency readiness plan by referring to their family health guide while watching the screen. In this scene, the health extension worker is making a home visit to a pregnant woman and will be using the Birth Preparedness and Emergency Readiness Plan, BPERP, to counsel the mother and the family to prepare Birth Preparedness and Emergency Readiness Plan.
Hello, Bivich. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I've come for a visit as you are now 8 months pregnant. How are you in the family?
I am feeling fine. I'm getting bigger. The family is fine too.
I've come to discuss with you your birth plan. Have you ever heard of a birth plan?
Birth plan? Yes. My friend Hewitt has told me about it. She told me that her and her husband were aware of it and gave her a lot of confidence.
I'm glad you discussed this with your friend and know this. Is your husband at home? I would like us to go through this together.
Yes, let me get him. My mother-in-law is also with us. What do you think if she also joins us?
That's wonderful. Let them come together.
Hi, Lou. Please come with Mom and join us.
Okay, we are coming.
Hello. How are you? How are you, Mom?
We are fine.
How's the family?
We are fine.
Please sit down. How's the family? I came to visit Ababich because the due date is approaching too, and I want to know your readiness at family level. We called you because I want to show you your birth plan. It's going to take a few minutes of your time, but it's great because it could save lives. Can you spare some of your time to go through this right now?
Okay.
This is your birth plan. It is going to take a few minutes of your time, but it could save lives. Can you spare some of your time to go through this right now? What can you see on the first picture?
I see a health center, and the other one is a picture of a house.
Good. You know, it's very important to decide where you'll be delivering the baby from. Is it at the health center or is it going to be at home? Have you given it a thought? Hailu, what's your idea?
Not really, but in our family, most of the people deliver at home.
What about you, Mom?
That's not a problem. I can assist here and she can give birth at home. Even Hailu was born at home. Don't worry about her.
What do you think, Ababich?
I agree with them. And also at home, it's more comfortable.
Sure, it's comfortable. After all, I'm also with her. She knows when I assist many pregnant mothers in this village and away.
I understand what you're saying. It is true that it's comfortable at home, but you see, during delivery, some problems may arise that need to be handled in a health center because they can deal with it immediately or they can refer the pregnant woman if needed. What do you think?
Perhaps it is a good idea. What do you think, Hailu? Mom?
Let's think about it.
Yes, let's think about it.
Thank you. Now let's go through these pictures and see what you need to prepare if you're going to deliver at a health center.
Okay.
On the first picture, you can see a woman being transported to a health center. It is very important to consider the means of transport to the health center. So, Ababich, what can you use to get to the health center?
There is a Bajaj or a minibus if we can walk to the nearby road for about quarter of an hour. But to get out of this village, in fact, we need an assistant from our villagers.
So since you'll be in labor, who will accompany you to the health center?
Mom is here. And if needed, I will accompany her.
What do you mean? Don't make things as such difficult. Leave alone for my daughter Ababich. I've been shouldering this responsibility for long for others in this village. It will not take us up to the health center.
Mom, I appreciate your efforts and contribution to mothers, but there are times where we get in trouble during pregnancy, particularly in time of labor. There are different delays during labor, one of which is delay at home that can risk the lives of many mothers. Mom, haven't you faced any problems in your life experience?
Yes, I have unforgettable practices. I know what you mean.
Okay, you see, Mom, that's what I want to be noticed in everybody's mind. So, Ababich, since you may be gone to the health center, who'll take care of the family?
If Hailu go with me, then Mom will take care of it. Or if Mom goes, then Hailu will stay and take care of.
Good. Now see this picture. You can see the health extension worker trying to help in this case of emergency. You can see the health extension worker trying to help in case of an emergency. So likewise, I'll be the one taking care of you. In case of anything, please let me know. So, do you have an extra money set aside for your expenses?
Not really, but we will have to start saving some money in case of emergencies.
Very good. Do you have dry clean clothes and nappies for the baby?
Yes, I can fix some for the baby. There is enough time.
Well, what do you think about the plan?
It's good, because it will be safer for the baby and for my wife.
It is a good decision that you have made to deliver in the health center, but it is also important that we go through the things you may need at home, just in case you don't make it to the health center. Can you prepare 2 clean towels, clean razor blade, cord tie, clean water, and soap? The clean towels are to dry and wrap the baby. The razor blade and the cord tie are to cut and tie the cord. And the soap and water are to wash hands of the caregivers.
Can you prepare those?
Yes.
Very well. Now, since we know all the things we may require for the delivery, I feel it's very important for us to go through the danger signs that may occur before or during the delivery. For the mother, danger signs include heavy vaginal bleeding, high fever, severe headaches, or convulsions and labor takes too long. In case of these problems, you have to rush to the health center immediately. Abebic, can you repeat them to me?
Yes. Vaginal bleeding, high fever, severe headaches, or convulsions, and when a labor takes too long.
Very good. We also have problems that a baby may develop after delivery. It is important to take the baby to the health center in case these happen. They include fast breathing, difficulties with breastfeeding, the baby may be too cold or too hot, too sleepy, or difficulty in waking up. Can you repeat those for me?
I can read them. Fast breathing, difficulties with breastfeeding, too cold or too hot, too sleepy, or difficulty in waking up.
In case of these problems, you need to take the mother and the baby to the health post or health center immediately. In case you go to the health center, you need to get the transport and extra money. And if you need someone to go with you, you can always call me. This is your birth plan. Please review it. Prepare all the things that are required. Keep the card in a safe place.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Measuring temperature. Measuring a newborn baby's temperature is a useful skill because it gives essential information, whether the baby's temperature is normal, whether the baby has a fever, or whether the baby is too cold. Steps of measuring temperature. Step 1. Clean the shining tip of the thermometer with a cotton ball with Sablon or alcohol. Press the button one time to turn the thermometer on. Step 2. Take the baby's arm out of the shirt. Step 3. Place the shining tip in the center of the armpit with the display facing you. Step 4. When taking the temperature under the arm, it usually takes 4 minutes for the thermometer to reach the body temperature. When you hear short beeps, it is ready to be read. Step 5. Remove the thermometer carefully. Step 6. Read the number on the display. Step 7. Record the baby's temperature on the form. Step 8. Turn the thermometer off by pushing the button one time and clean the shining tip of the thermometer with cotton. Weighing a baby. Weighing a newborn baby gives important information. First, if the baby's weight is too low, it indicates to the health extension worker and to the family that the baby needs extra care and attention. Next, knowing the baby's weight during its birth gives a reference to monitor the baby's weight, and it shows the progress of breastfeeding. Scale for weighing a baby. This is a scale for weighing a baby. This scale weighs up to 5 kilograms with a 100-gram difference. The scale is divided into 3 colors. Up to 2 kilograms is colored red, and it indicates very low birth weight and high risk. From 2 kilograms to 2.5 kilograms is yellow, and it indicates less risk but low birth weight. From 2.5 to 4 kilograms indicates a normal birth weight, and it is indicated by a green color. Steps of weighing a baby. Step 1. Place the clothes or blanket that covers the baby into the sling. Step 2. Hold the scale by adjustment knob at eye level. Step 3. Turn the screw until the top of the screw fully covers the red and 0 is visible. Step 4. To remove the sling from the hook, keep it on a bed or on a clean cloth on the ground. Step 5. Place the baby in the sling and replace the sling on the hook. Step 6. Holding the top bar carefully, lift the scale and sling with baby off the bed or ground as you stand up until the knob is at eye level. Step 7. Read the weight to the nearest 100 grams. Step 8. Gently put the sling with the baby back on the bed or ground and unhook the sling. Step 9. Remove the baby from the sling and give the baby to the mother. Step 10. Record the weight. Interpersonal communication, using communication tools during routine postnatal care home visits. In order to promote healthy living conditions, health extension workers use the Family Health Guide. The ICCM chart booklet is used to properly assess, classify, and provide treatment for the newborn babies. In this scene, the health extension worker is using the Family Health Guide and the ICCM chart booklet during a home visit to a recently delivered mother to conduct a routine postnatal care home visits to check the status. Step 2. Wet your hands up to your elbow. Apply soap